Chapter 50. After reading all these spiritual books, where do you stand? There must be a conclusion. What conclusion have you reached after reading so many books? You have read endless books, but have you read the reader, the invisible reader that is within you? You are not to be found in books because everything is within you. The principle of spirituality states that God is not separate from you. God does not have an independent identity. If your presence were not there, who can identify God? To say God, your presence is needed. This means that you are the Father of God and the Mother of God. You may be surprised at what you are hearing just now, but these are the facts. If there is no seer, if there is no presence in the body, who is going to identify God? God is the supernatural power that is already within you, but you are counting yourself as the body form, and that is an illusion. What is the message given by the various masters through their spiritual statements? And where do you stand with regard to their message? It is most important that you know. Question yourself and find the answers from within. Through meditation, you will prompt selfless self to dialogue with you and answer all your questions. In the beginning, the practice must be a deliberate act. Keep it up until there is spontaneous conviction. Then everything will be easy and unfold naturally and spontaneously. Where do you stand in the light of all your knowledge? This is the question. Who am I? After finding out who am I, that I am will also disappear. This is the purpose of spirituality. Yaneshwar says, I am going down prior to, where nothing was, through which speech, language and words are appearing. 4 stages are involved in the process of speaking. Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama and Vaikari. Para means the thoughts, the subtle thoughts. Pashyanti means the experience of the thoughts. Madhyama means coming from the mouth instantly. First of all, the thoughts are appearing without your knowledge. Then, at the second stage, you experience the thoughts. Then it moves to the neck, and then it comes out. This is the spiritual process. There is no need to give it much attention. This means that through which you are talking, through which you are listening, that invisible presence is called Brahman. When you are trying to identify Brahman, the identifier will eventually disappear. There will not be anything remaining. That you are. Where everything ends, there you are. That conviction will appear with meditation. Meditation means full involvement. Complete devotion is required. There must be commitment. You must be driven, burning to know, who am I? You can find out where you stand through meditation. You cannot know yourself through books. Force your selfless self to talk. You have knowledge, but if you just keep reading and reading, you will never reach a conclusion. When you return home, carry on with the practice with complete devotion. Yes, my master says I am Brahman, therefore I am Brahman. End of story. Game over. The conviction will come. There are no rules to follow, no expenses, no restrictions or exercises. Just try to identify yourself, and then you will stay firm in the perfection of your identity. That is the purpose of spirituality. Identify yourself, convince yourself, and know where you stand. To carry on talking for hours will make it all meaningless. The principle is very simple. The entire world is projected out of your invisible presence, that you are. The body is not your identity at all. Be with you all the time. Recite the mantra given to you by your master. Meditation will lead you to your inner master. It will bring you to your inner listener.